Hello, Leo. How are you doing, Leo? Okay, I'm so excited to talk with you about this reading so far. You are a very powerful manifester. Amazing things are happening. Okay, I'm so excited for this already. Okay, so I just want to clear the energy really quick. Okay, so I have your coffee cup. I'm gonna pull tarot and oracle, and of course I have the messages that I saw in your coffee before. So, whoa. I saw like an alchemist, like a person in a huge robe, okay, with their hands out to the side. And this was just like I heard alchemist, the magician card. I saw Bruno from the movie Encanto. Like amazing, okay? And all of these kind of really talk about inner transformation. They talk about liberation and enlightenment. And everything you touch really turns to gold, okay? It can be a very, very, very powerful manifester. And this is about to be seen by you. I feel like you're about to be shocked and stunned by your own manifestations and other people's reaction to you here. With Bruno from Encanto, okay? If you haven't seen Disney's Encanto, it's adorable, okay? And Bruno has psychic abilities and his spiritual gifts, so you could have spiritual gifts that could have plagued you, that could have bombarded you. You could have been the way that you have had spiritual awakenings. Several or a huge one it was a lot being bombarded, the way that your spiritual gifts came to you, or the way that you connect to the divine. It could have been very overwhelming for you. You could be going through this right now, or this could be kind of your past and you haven't really received the benefit yet, or the all of the benefit to what it is that you can do, to your real power. You could have been exiled from your family, exiled from your home, but this is going to change here. This is very interesting. On the inside of your cup, there was a magician here. So this is very interesting because this could be, you could be a feminine energy. Usually people watching tarot are going to be the more feminine energy, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, whether you're male or female. So you could be attracting a masculine energy, okay, that is very much so spiritual and has developed the feminine side, and understands how to manifest and create their own reality in a very powerful way. So this is matching your energy, or this is you yourself, stepping into balance with feminine and masculine energy. So this is really cool. Okay, I saw children and I saw a poodle. So children, there's something here about very exciting, carefree time, and this could be being put in different situations, um, or invited to go to something where it's like revolving around children or something like that, or just like something exciting that you would be excited to do, your inner child is excited to do, like getting out and having fun again. It's kind of like that kind of energy here. And the poodle is like an upper class kind of attitude. So this can be a lot of different things. First of all, I feel like there is this part of you that is free, that is young, that is excited, that is playful, that is full of life, and that's represented by the children. And then the poodle is representing like this luxury, this elegance, this presence of being seen and taking care of yourself. Poodles are very well groomed. So this is very interesting of being kind of proper and elegant and enjoying luxury and the finer things in life, but still getting, running barefoot in the dirt through a field of sunflowers. So there's those kind of aspects that are coming together, but there is also this aspect of upper class attitude here. So you could be faced with people that are kind of on the other end of that spectrum, where they are kind of upper class and snooty, you know? Um, and they don't translate to the running barefoot in the sunflowers side. You know what I'm saying? And the poodle was bred to go retrieve a duck for hunters. So they called him the duck dog, and ducks mate for life. Yeah, they do. And so ducks represent, true love, So to have a poodle go retrieve a duck is kind of like this energy of somebody who hates love, doesn't like to see other people in love, and they will be very quick to judge a love situation, try to get in the way of it, try to break it up for their own drama that is fun for them. It's this kind of energy of someone who, you can just tell, right? So, but you have things lining up here, and so that kind of energy is like not gonna win, is really what it reminds me of. It's kind of reminding me now of 101 Dalmatians, Cruella, that one. And it's like, she kind of wins, but it's a battle to win, and it's a, kind of different combination of things here. So this is interesting. Yeah, there's messages, there's some kind of an arrival, and Dr. Dolittle. I heard Dr. Dolittle, which is really interesting because, Eddie Murphy in Dr. Dolittle, he was absolutely terrified of animals. So most of the animals are, done through technology, but the ones that are not, it was a lot for him to, face his fear, of animals. But he did it anyways, So it took bravery. And his daughter in the movie, like Kyla Pratt, she like takes over, and then she's very afraid to let her gift be known, that she can speak to animals. She's trying to hide this. So there could be something here about facing your fear, of putting yourself out there, of letting yourself be known. And so this is about that. And, Robert Downey Jr.'s one, I don't really remember it as much, but I think I saw like previews of it, and basically it looks like he isolates himself, and thinks the rest of the world sucks. So he's like really rude to everybody, but he likes animals. So you could be isolating yourself, and there is a time for that to change. Yeah. Let's see about this. So interesting. Wow. Okay, so you have divine beings here. Oh, wow. Okay. So you have a poodle here. There's your poodle, and this is the alchemist here, and there's kids all behind here. And this is like, you have oh wow, this is a cat, and then here these are this is like your higher self and your spiritual team. You have a cat here. Oh man, this is a cat, guys, right here. This is a cat, and this is like your spiritual team here. So animals could come to you in your life at this time, cats or a poodle. There's something there about like animals keep finding Eddie Murphy, you know what I mean? And he's like, oh my gosh, no, I can't let people know that I do this, you know what I mean? He's trying to kind of like run from it here. So there's something here that you're meant to do that maybe you don't want other people to know that you can do. This looks like the poodle is turning into somebody playing a piano here. So that's the thing, is this is reminding me of the Cinderella with Camila Cabello. I know I'm talking about so many movies, but the Cinderella with Camila Cabello, where her stepmom, she hates her. She's a stepmom. She's mean, right? And, she loves to play the piano. You find that out at the end. Like, her dream was taken away from her. So this is why she's like that. And she's just like this poodle character I'm talking about. Like, just thinks she's better than everyone, And so there is a person that, you know, their dream was taken from them. And so this is kind of like talking about not wasting your time and energy on situations that are going to judge you, even if it really hurts, you know, because this could be somebody very close to you that is treating you in this manner, in this way here. Wow, this is very interesting. Okay. Okay, so we have a frog here, and the frog is like shooting out their tongue. So this is really there could be somebody here that, you know, they try to catch you in something. They think that they caught you in something, doing something wrong. They think that they made an attack on you. They think that they made you look bad. They told some gossip to people and people respond in a way, and they think that they won something by doing this. You know, and this is not true. This is absolutely not true. It's not going to stand. And Spirit wants you to know that, because there could be a situation that you're really moving away from here. And as you're moving more into your, like this like cat-like energy here, there is a way that you're going to be seeing more things, that your psychic gifts are going to be more, that your gifts of what you're supposed to be doing are going to be more. And it's almost like, are you this cat energy, and there is another person that is this dog energy here, or this could just be yourself. And you're marrying the two, you know? It's like using the knowledge that you have. This would be like Dr. Dolittle, who went to vet school, and he's like an amazing vet, right? That's the dog aspect. And then the cat aspect is he can literally telepathically speak to animals, and they can speak back to him, and he understands it. So this is like putting those two together, you know, is what this is saying. And I feel like you have worked on each one separately in your life, but you haven't been able to put these two together. You have worked on yourself in this life, but you haven't had a person that you can share this with, you know, and you have been a friend, but you haven't had people that you can be friends with. They're not a friend back. You know what I'm saying? That this is like, everything is separate, and this is about things are lining up. And it's going to start to happen slowly through different messages that you're receiving and things that you're doing. And then things are going to start to happen. And then, yeah, because you have messages and arrival. And then there is something here where there's going to come a point where you're going to have to face your fear. And it feels like this is baby steps of facing fears a little bit more every day. And then one day there's going to be the big one here. And that's what I feel like this is really talking about here. Okay. You know what? I can't even get that off, but I'm not going to take it. Let's see about this now. You have clairaudience, so you could hear. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, he can hear what the animal is saying. He understands. That's clairaudience. So that could be one of your gifts that you don't even know, you don't even realize, because it's so natural to you. So you don't even realize that you're actually doing that. That is something that you're able to do, you know? A lot of star seeds are coming out. The one that I was trying to pull that wouldn't, it was Palladian. So there could be a lot of different, there could be different ways where there's different star seeds that you connect to. You could maybe keep hearing about one in particular. And this is saying to kind of like look that information up, because there's beings here that want to help you. But this is information that is going to come from within you. You know, this is not going to come from anything else. That's the way that this is going to come from. Because that's how you're going to use all of this. Yeah, 5D into the 3D. Golden light. Wow. That's what we're doing. That's what you're doing here, is you're bringing what's in the 5D into the 3D. And there is something here about it's time. Yeah, unaware. There is something here that you're unaware of. Let's see about this. Now this is interesting. Let's do this one. You have adaptability, okay. So this is about, different messages that you get. This is about being adaptable to follow this, to follow that. And not worrying about what other people think. That influence card, no. You have charity here, wow. You have, okay, and you have discovery here, okay. Discovery. I tried to put it back. They said no. Discovery. Wow. And order. Everything is falling into place, and you could be unaware of the perfect divine order of everything of your life that has happened. Yeah. Okay. So there is something here about you seeing and deciphering when you're hearing something, and this is your intuition, this is your higher self, this is your clairaudience of these guides that are talking to you and telling you what to do. And this is about, the cat is paused. The cat doesn't do things in haste. They don't do things, they don't rush. They're not over here like, oh, okay. They're not following another person here on this planet or going along with society and following. Dogs have follower energy, They are love, and I do love dogs. But it is not the same as a cat's energy. This is about, being independent. And this is about listening to the voice within yourself. And being willing to adapt to, well, maybe you had something pictured a particular way, but there's something within you that is telling you to do something different. So time that this has all taken to come into play is because this needed to be balanced out. Yeah. Because you have a beautiful golden light. You have so much to give with this charity, but you have to understand who to give to and who, is not going to use what you are giving them for their own good, really, because that will be a depletion of this golden light, and that will defeat the purpose of everything that you have done. So there's something about that, of having this discernment to understand. And that's the thing is, I saw a shaman when I was in Bali, and, he said to me, sometimes kids come to me and people want me to heal them. And, my spirits, they tell me, no, I can't, because this child came into this life to learn something from this. So he said, I'm not God, I have to listen to what God is telling me to do, And so that's the thing, he says, and people have to find their right shaman. There's things that it's like, this is coming from the divine here. And when you're realizing this, to act in a way of not to judge something and not to be so restricted on what you can do or what you must do or what you mustn't do or what the laws of the world think of this. This is about being one with this golden light of God, right? That's what this is really talking about. So that's really interesting. Okay, 3D into 5D and discovery. Yeah, there is a whole new world that you are bringing into this world. That's from the 5D, and you're making this solid in this world. And there could be different places that you're going to go in this world. This could be about travel. Some of you could have plans to travel, and you're going to travel. Some of you are going to meet someone that you're going to travel with. And that's what this is kind of talking about. Some of you are going to travel to where you're going to meet someone and they have the very similar dream of traveling very similar places, the same exact places that you want to go. That's because you're destined to go together. Or some of you could hear of a person that wants to go the same places that you're going. And this is because you're supposed to actually go to these places and you may meet a person there as well. But there's something here about travel. If you travel far enough, you will meet yourself. That's a quote from the book Cloud Atlas. So there's something here about traveling this earth and seeing within yourself. And seeing that everything was just once in the 5D that now was believed enough to be existing in this 3D reality. So there's places that you're going that is making order in the world. This is originality here. So, and the poodle also represents being uniquely you, being eccentric, you know, because there is nobody else like you. And you are here for a particular mission that nobody else is here for. You know what I mean? Like there's not all these people that could speak to animals. It's like Dr. Dolittle and his daughters. That's it. Nobody else. You know, so I feel like we gotta do the animal deck on this one. There's so many animals. Okay, I'm gonna take the one that flipped over a turtle. There is something here that you're in your shell about, and you're gonna know when the time is right to move forward with it. But the turtle also carries their shell on their back. Their home on their back. So this is really talking about, you know, the turtle can go anywhere and be at home, but the turtle can also hide within their shell and not be a part of this world. So there is this ultimate freedom to complete isolation, you know, and that's the thing with this discovery here. And that's with Robert Downey Jr., you know, he wants to just really isolate himself. And so he does not want to be adaptable. He doesn't want to do that. And that's the thing is the turtle can live in the land. The turtle can live in the water. The turtle can, you know, live wherever they want. There's turtles pretty much everywhere, you know. So it's like, hey, then they've been alive forever. And this is because of their adaptability here. So there's something here about being open to changing your ways. And this could come from something that you actually hear. And then you're thinking, this resonates. I know what this is about. This is about this thing. I should do this. Then you have an idea, that a thought that is, you know, pulled from that. How interesting here. And there is a way that this has to do with charity, because the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, didn't they fight and help people? I don't know. I didn't really watch the show, but you know, I'm pretty sure that they were fighting and they were wanting to help people for good. Wow. Starfish. Okay, so the starfish can regenerate their limb, but here is the thing, is if you give to something and it cuts a limb, it takes time to regenerate. And so then you cannot give anymore. Versus if you were giving to things that are actually going to use this and they're going to use it as a stepping stone to get somewhere better, right? And then it's not taking a limb and it is helping them. So then there is not time that needs to be taken away from what it is that you're doing. Because when you give charity in the wrong way, this is like building a sandcastle and a wave comes and knocks it over. And building a sandcastle and the wave comes and knocks it over. You know what I mean? If you want to build something, you want to build it on sturdy ground that's going to stay, that can actually help people. So And it's about teaching people how to heal themselves, right? Yeah, because everybody can tap into this kind of energy here. And the starfish can be taken advantage of. The starfish is just a starfish. Anybody can pick up a starfish. You know, you see in Finding Nemo, the starfish in this little pond, and all these kids, and they're like, oh no, you know. So there's something here about understanding boundaries, but not completely isolating yourself, feeling this home within yourself, and then going out to discover this world. You know, this is all lining up. This is all lining. That's what this is. Everything is lining up in order. And your life is an original story. So there is no roadmap to what you've got going on. It's just not. There's not anybody like you. That's what this is. There isn't anyone like you. And Spirit is guiding you. And this is about listening. There's too many cards. Let's see. The bee. Wow. Okay, bumblebee. Wow. The bumblebee is very happy, very dedicated. The bumblebee flies from flower to flower every single day. You know, it's like, would we be alive without bees? They're just an absolute miracle. Honey that bees create can like never goes bad. Like in Egypt, they found honey in tombs and it's like still good. We could just like eat it right now. What? It's like insanity. So there's something here that you're bringing into this 3D reality that is going to stand the test of time. That is timeless. That it's going to bring so much happiness, so much joy, that it's going to allow for life. Because without bees, we wouldn't be here. Okay, Albert Einstein said that. So you're going to allow something here that is allowing for people to be here, but it's like, don't worry, be happy. You know, this is like allowing for people to live this happy, carefree life and to get to, it's like the core of what being alive really is, being vitality really is. Wow. And this is also representative of going out into this world, and you're going to attract people. You're this queen bee, and you're going to attract these people that are going to be your bees, you know, and a specific person here that, you know, the sun, you know, bees, they fly around all day in the sun. They are dedicated, you know, they're providers. They are someone here that is loyal, that is resilient, that, you know, this is who they are. This is who they are. So they do the work to make, you know, life sweeter so that we have more flowers, you know. So this is there is something here really amazing here. A person that will just honor you, and a person that will show you, and this enthusiasm, their love, their passion for you will never fade. It will only build and build and build. Wow. This is like the birds and the bees stuff. Wow. Okay, we need tarot. Now we need tarot. So this could be your work is going to travel the world, is going to circle the world. And this is also like you may actually travel the world. You may meet somebody and they're going on a trip and they invite you to go with them. You're going somewhere and you meet someone and then you end up doing work with them. And this is like the butterfly effect, this positive love that you're doing is going to go around the whole planet. You're going to see the positive effects of this. And this could be something where you really care about animals. You really feel connected to animals. You don't have to, but it could be. And this is like the animals of the planet are coming up to show you their appreciation for you. This is like nature. You love nature. Every day when you walk and you see an ant, you stop and you step so that you don't hurt anything. You know what I mean? This is that kind of energy. And this is like when you have this kind of pure love connection to the planet, to the creatures of this world, and to just genuine being, unconditional love as much as you possibly can embody it, you know? The planet loves you. You go outside, and this is Thich Nhat Hanh says, you know, walk as if you're kissing the earth with your feet, and you do that. It's like the way the wind blows, it blows your hair so nice. You know, the way the sun shines upon you, you know, butterflies dance around you, okay? You know, a hummingbird just happens to appear and everyone's like, whoa, it was a gloomy day. There is this energy of, you know, you go somewhere and it's always horrible weather, but then you go there and it's beautiful weather. And it's like you bring the beautiful weather with you everywhere you go. And that's another thing from Encanto is Peppa. Her mood affects the weather. I'm telling you, you could feel like your mood affects the weather. And it does. There's something here about that. And that's the thing is, look, you have the Strength card here. She's like taming these beasts. And that's what Dr. Dolittle is like does. You know, these animals, they just like love him, you know? And that's the thing is, and this could be in anything that you do, you know? You know, it could be working with children. It could be working with, you know, all different kinds of situations, people that have different things going on and children that have different things going on. And, you know, they give everybody such a hard time, but with you, they just don't, you know, or this is something that there's something here about that. You could be so unaware of how powerful your energy is. And you're about to see this. And people, when you're no longer in their life, because I feel like Spirit has cut off a lot of situations, could have ended very abruptly. And this could hurt you, but these people are dragging you down. And Spirit and you have given them so many chances and they refuse. And now they can see that with your energy being gone, your light, your energy, it's like the song, there's no sunshine when she is gone. It's like gloom, and literally the planet, the energy of the planet, the weather. Look at this gloom. These are people that are refusing to help themselves, right? And so they are seeking out this kind of charity here, but they will refuse to use that to better themselves. They will choose to use it in self-deprecating ways, you know, that it is just a waste. That it's a game to them. You know, I'm not talking about people that actually need help and they're trying. You know, that's a different thing. That's not what this is talking about. And you have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is like enough. Enough is enough. So Spirit said enough is enough about some people. And that's just it. And it feels like there is so much kind of sadness for that. But there is so much joy that is coming, like a new situation. And this feels like it overlaps. But it's almost like Spirit doesn't want you to have to wait anymore for these blessings. Because it's been too long already. You have the Page of Swords and you have the Eight of Pentacles here. Yeah. So there's something here that you're working on really working on. And there is a way about putting yourself out there with the Page of Swords. There could be somebody here that really notices what you have going, what it is that you're doing. This could be this messages and arrival. You have the Two of Wands and you have the Fool. Yeah, look at this. Wow. And the Bee is just like the Fool card. The Bee is just like the Fool card, and this world is just like, you know, the Two of Wands. He's holding the globe here. So this is like having this happiness within yourself and realizing this, and then going out into this world. There's going to be an opportunity for you to go out into this world in a different way than before. That's this 5D into 3D. There's something really amazing that you're going to get to do, and this is going to allow you to explore more of this world than you have before. You couldn't explore as much of the world. So this doesn't necessarily mean you have to go on a trip around the entire world. But, you know, there are things that you're going to get to now open doors for you where you couldn't before. And this is coming from you having this carefree love. And this is a carefree person ready for a new beginning, willing to take this leap of faith here. That's what this person is. This is someone who has established themselves in this life and they're ready for more. And someone to share this with. This is like, I have conquered the world and now I just want someone to share the world with. You know, that kind of energy here. This is somebody that believes in your vision for this world, the vision for changing this world, for making this world new again. They believe in this. It's like you and this person, when you meet them, they are stunned by you because you make it a whole new world. That's like Aladdin and Jasmine. You know, he takes her on the magic carpet ride and he's like, this is Agrabah to me. This is what this means, living here. You know, this is like what it means to be from here from my eyes. You know, and she opens up another world for him as well. So it's like back and forth kind of a thing here. So this is really interesting. And you could be really unaware that this is going to happen. You know, Jasmine's not out here looking for this, and neither is Aladdin. Neither one of them. So wow. So this is an opportunity that changes everything. This is the opportunity. This is you having this fulfillment. Yeah, there is a stability here. There is an order. For this originality that you have, there is a way that you're making in this life. And you're going to make the new order. It's your originality that's making the new order for this in the world. You know? So this is beyond success. You know, this is your life's purpose to do this. And you're finally going to start to see this all rolling together here. Wow. Wow. It's like the sky's the limit. There's no limit to this. The power of your manifestation, you could have already felt like, yeah, I'm a powerful manifestor. Yeah, I am. No, this is like one person in alignment is more powerful than millions who are not. You know, and you're that one. Wow. Okay, Leo, thank you so much. This is what I have for you. I love you so much. Please like and subscribe. Okay.